Well, hey folks, and welcome to Solarcabin channel. I've got a great little project here I think you're going to like. I've had a lot of requests from people to do a micro-camper or teardrop camper that can be towed by a bicycle or pushed by a person on a lightweight frame. So I come up with this design, and I call this the Bikesport Micro-Camper. It is 2 foot wide, 3'6" long, and about 3 foot up to the top. So it's 2 foot wide this way, 3'6" long, and about 3 foot up to the top. Now this is built on a trailer that is designed specifically to handle bike travel. And I went looking because I've done a lot of trailers on Harbor Freight and Ironton trailers that are designed to be pulled behind a vehicle. But it's a lot harder to design one on a really small trailer. And if you want to try and build your own trailer, there are parts out there, but it's difficult and tricky to build a trailer that will handle the weight and also be roadworthy. So I went looking for a trailer that was already made to see if I could find one that I could adapt, and I found a really great one. Now this trailer is made by Awesome, and that is AOSOME. It is their Elite 2. It is the Elite 2 trailer, and it can handle, and it can handle 180 pounds. And it comes with the Class A hitch to hitch it up to your bike. Can handle 180 pounds. So I contacted them. I got the dimensions of the trailer, and I also got found out what can be removed from it, so I can take the bag off, and that's what I did. It comes with a bag to hold groceries, and it's designed for holding groceries or hauling a load with your bike. So what I did is I took the bag off and stripped it down to just the frame with the wheels and the trailer hitch on it, bike hitch on it. And then I designed this custom-made camper called the Bikesport to go right onto that frame. And as long as their dimensions they gave me are correct, this should work right on the frame. Now, the Awesome Elite 2 is what it's called. Sells for $109. That's not bad. It's $109 for the trailer with the frame link. And then you've got probably another $50 into materials to build your camper. So I'd say that you can build this for around $200. I make this with half-inch plywood, 2x2s and 1x2s for the framing. And it's well constructed. Everything is screwed, glued, and nailed down really tight. Okay? And now this can be pushed, the way I've got it set up, it can be pushed like a handcart. It's got a little handrail here, push bar, and it can be pushed down the road like a handcart to wherever you're going. Okay? Then whenever you get where you're going, you can turn this into a camper. Let me just hide this guy. Hide him. And then I'm going to grab this. That's what this bar is here for. You just grab this bar and you pull this out. Pull it out. And there is the bed extended. Okay? And there's 6 feet of room. It's 2 foot wide, and there's 6 feet of room on the inside here. Now, I know what you're thinking. That's going to be really tippy without some type of stabilizer on the back. Already thought of that. So let me just open this up, and I'll show you. It's got removable stabilizers. Okay, so once you get where you're going, where you're going to camp, then you take out the stabilizers, and you just put them underneath the ends. And there's sockets, so you just slide them right inside the sockets. And these could be dowels, wood dowels, or they could be PVC, or they could be conduit, aluminum, pipe, whatever you want to use. And they fit down and fit against the ground. That takes the weight off of the trailer, and then you can crawl inside it without it tipping. It's not going to tip over. It's well stabilized side to side and front to back. Okay? So then you're ready to camp. So then you can open up your door here. We'll just unhide this door. So then wherever you're going, you've got your stabilizers down. You're ready to camp. You just open up the door here. And we'll just remove it for a minute so we can see inside. Now, when this is slid up and you're traveling, you just have your sleeping bag and your mattress pad rolled up. So that's what this is. You just have it rolled up. We'll just hide that. Then when you're ready to sleep, you unroll your sleeping bag and your mattress pad. And you can see this has 6 feet of room in here. Lengthwise, 2 feet going that way. So it'll hold a big person, and it'll hold a large sleeping bag inside here. To just show you, this has a really large sleeping bag, goes all the way down to that end down there. Really nice sleeping bag. Good headroom in here. You got lots of good headroom, almost 2 feet of headroom. You can put a pillow and sit right against this back side right here. I made the door large. I made the door as large as I would use on a teardrop camper. It's 2 foot 6 inches wide and 2 foot 6 inches high. So you can get into this without any problem. You just sit in here and then kind of pull your knees and legs around until you're got your legs down the other direction. So you can get in there very easily. Okay, put your legs down, and you can see it's got some cabinets, which I'll show you. It's got some storage cabinets on that end, and these are vents. I added some air vents in here, and the door has a window on it, and this is modifiable. So if you want to put in another window, you could put in another small window over here. You could put a window up here if you want. You could put a solar panel on here if you want. I do show it with some homemade racks. Storage racks, so you've got a roof rack there that you, with bungee cords, you can tie all the rest of your gear up here, so you got a lot more storage space on top, and it's well braced, 2x2 braces in the roof, so it's not going to go anywhere. You can see it's well braced all the way across, and then 1/2 inch plywood. Now I'll just pull off the top here so you can see kind of inside. Now with out the top on, you can see down inside, and excuse the colors if it kind of looks like a coffin. It wasn't meant to. I kind of realized that black and red might be a little bit morbid. You can paint it any color you want. You don't have to have it black and red and black. You can see that it has good room, good space inside there for a sleeping bag. And then I also include design for a little shelf cabinet unit here, so you can store your clothes up in here, or your toiletries or stuff like that. You could put a little flat screen TV along this front edge here, watch TV while you're laying down, whatever. And you could add other storage in here. There's enough room that you could do other storage in here, but I just show it with just the one storage cabinet in there. So that's what it looks like. Sleeping area, nice big long sleeping area, 2 foot wide, a little bit narrower here at the end, but your legs aren't very wide, so you don't have to worry about that. You've got 2 feet up here where your shoulders are. And, most people are only 1.5 feet, maybe a little bit bigger. So, you should be able to sleep fully on your back in this here. And let me just unhide everything now. Okay, so you've seen the inside. It has a nice shelf. It's got lots of space for you to sleep. But when this bed is extended like this, this also works as a great table. Okay, it's just the right height that you can put your little camp stove up there. You can put your wash basin up there. You can fix a meal. You can play games. You could even have a little chair stored here. You can take your chair out, sit here, and you could have a couple people sit and have a meal right here. Uses your outdoor kitchen area for preparing a meal and whatever. And then when you're done and you're ready to move on from that campground, you just grab this handle here and you slide this back inside. Okay, and it slides right in there nice and flush with the back side. Now, this can be pushed by a person or pulled by a person, but really it's designed to be pulled by a bicycle. So let me unhide some of this here. Okay, so this is designed to be pulled by a bicycle. That's why it's on a bike trailer. It comes with the hitch. Now, the hitch I show here does not look like the hitch they provide. Theirs is a much nicer hitch. I had to kind of design something here to make it look like a hitch. Theirs has a lot more roundness to it. Looks a lot nicer, just so you know. But this, it comes with the hitch. The hitch, it's a Class A bike hitch designed for towing this trailer. And here you can see very well streamlined. It's got a nice angle so the air would kind of go over the top of it here. And what I would do is I would get me one of those electric assist bikes so that if you hit a hill, because you're going to be towing a load behind you, you just hit that electric assist and let it take you up the hills and then start pedaling again. But the trailer's only going to weigh about 50 pounds, so it's not that bad. But it depends on what you put up on top of it, how much your load put on top of it will be as to how much of a strain it will be to tow this down the road. On flat road, it wouldn't be any problem at all. Hills, of course, that's another story. So, you want to keep your weight in mind when you're loading up your camper. But it comes with a nice tow hitch. Hook it right up to your bike, your mountain bike or your 10-speed, whatever. Does anybody even ride 10-speeds anymore? I don't think so. Then away you go. Now, this can also be towed with a small scooter, which I'll show you here. You can get a Class A 2-inch ball receiver and you can fabricate your own 2-inch tubular steel, and you would have to weld it with a plate. I'm not going to show you how to do that because that takes more skill than what most people have. You could have it done, but you could weld to the bottom of this a 2-inch ball receiver. Let me just get rid of this door here, sticking out. And then you would be able to attach it with a ball. They make the ball mounts for motorcycles and scooters and things like that go right on the outside. I think they connect to the fender mounts on the back of a motorcycle. You can tow this with a scooter or a small motorcycle. Now, this trailer is not designed for highway use, but I think you'd be fine on country roads and things like that. City roads, I think you would be fine. However, you would need, if you're going to tow it with a scooter or something like that on the road, then you would need flashers on the back, and you would need your lights and everything to make it legal. You should have flashers on the back anyway. Even if you're towing it with a bike, I would put at least reflectors on the back so people can see you. Now, this can be towed with a scooter, it can be towed with a bike, or it can be pushed down the road. And I think this is a great project if for a homeless person, or for people that like to travel by bike or scooter. And a lot of people in other countries, that's their main form of transportation, especially in Asian countries. They travel a lot by scooter or bicycle, a lot more than they do by car. And so I think this would be a great project for them. Lightweight, doesn't cost all that much. You can get the trailer for $109. You got about another $50 into materials, or, you know, depends on how much you want to put into it. You could put a solar panel up here. You could put, you know, these are nice roof racks. You can put all your storage, your camping gear up on top of it here. And you can put windows wherever you want them. It's modifiable. Now, the plans are on my website. If you go look, simplesolarhomesteading.com, up at the top, you will see Bikesport Micro-Camper. Click on that to get more information. The plans are 15 pages, full color, printable, in PDF format, and you can get those for $5. I think that's a pretty good deal for a full set of plans. And if you buy a set of plans, then I can go and buy me a trailer like this because I want to build one of these really bad, okay? So go get you a set of plans for $5 on my website, simplesolarhomesteading.com. And please do like my channel, like my videos, subscribe to my channel. That way you'll be notified when I make new videos, and visit my website. And I hope you enjoy this plan, again, called the Bikesport Micro-Camper. And have a great day, everybody.